What's up, guys? GP here, back with another episode of the Cannabis Library. And today on the Cannabis Library, I will be talking to you about CBD and THC mixed edibles from Binoid. I know a lot of people aren't really comfortable with Delta 8. People don't like how a lot of Delta 8 is converted from hemp, things like that. People aren't interested in THCO. People aren't interested in HHC. So I definitely want to talk about a product that's as close to the natural product as possible, which is the hemp-derived Delta 9 and the CBD. So in each one of these pieces, there's 20 pieces in the container. It says 50 milligrams of CBD with 10 milligrams of Delta 9. And I already know so many of you guys are probably about to turn off the video right now. That shit's not strong enough for me. I need 500 milligrams. That shit's not strong enough for me. I need 300 milligrams of Delta 8. And I completely understand where you're coming from. I completely understand that everybody needs a different amount. People need different cannabinoids. People like different products. And that's why I like talking about so many different things. So guys, I wanted to talk about kind of a light product. And when I say a light product, a product where I feel like you can take it, you can relax, you can chill, and it's not as anxiety driven as some other products are for some people. And even sometimes it's more like a microdose, in my opinion. I took one of these earlier and the feeling was just relaxing. But before I get to the feeling, before I get deeper into the feeling, because I'm actually on one right now, let me talk about the taste. If you've had Binoid before, then you might be used to having their HHC or their Delta 8 edibles or something like that. But whenever you have the CBD and the THC mixed together in the edibles, it really gives you that dispensary taste where that oil really comes through the edible. So in terms of taste, I always think that Delta 8 and those type of hemp-derived ones, where it becomes a distillate like that, taste much better. But the oil with the CBD and THC, it's going to taste like the dispensary edibles, to where it's much harder to hide that taste than it is when it comes into Delta 8. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not edible. I'm not going to sit here and say that it was just terrible or anything like that, but it's certainly not as enjoyable as other hemp-derived edibles, in my personal opinion. And so now we can kind of get in. Let me actually, before we get into effects, let me show you what they look like. So they have, like I said, there's 20 pieces in there. Hopefully you can see inside there. There's a red flavor in here. There's an orange flavor in here. There's a purple flavor in here. So I'm guessing grape, orange. The red was some type of fruit punch. And I'm not exactly sure if there's another flavor, but there's at least 3 flavors in the container. So there's gonna be something in there that you would like. But like I said, there is that strong oil taste in there. And so now we can kind of get into effects. It took about 45 minutes for it to settle in and for me to start feeling it. And I was actually working on stuff. I was writing a blog post for CannabisLibraryUS.com. Check out the website if you're looking for merch, if you're looking for anything like that. But I was working on those things. I was trying to get the website better. And I just wanted to see whether there was something that was going to just put me to sleep. Because even on the container it says, may cause drowsiness, not recommended if pregnant or breastfeeding, consult healthcare professionals before use, keep out of the reach of children. So obviously that's the normal kind of warning label, but at the same time it says it could cause drowsiness. Edibles often cause me some drowsiness, so I just wanted to know, like, man, is it worth it? You know what I mean? Is it worth it, or is it going to end my day? Can I take something like this midday? Because I already knew with just the 10 milligrams of Delta 9 and the 50 milligrams of CBD, it was already going to be pretty chill. I knew that if I took one, it wasn't going to be something that was just going to end me. It wasn't going to be something that I couldn't focus later. But at the same time, I was already a little bit tired. I had a little bit of pizza for lunch, which I need to stop eating. I had gone on a long bike ride this morning, so I was a little bit tired, and I was like, man, it's just going to take me over the edge. And for a little bit there, I did get tired. I did go take a shower. I kind of watched a few things on YouTube and stuff, so I was able to get my energy back up. But they did get me tired after lunch, after a kind of greasy lunch. I mean, it was a little bit while after that, but still, after a kind of greasy lunch, after exercising early in the day, it did really bring on some fatigue or really stress it. But I also got the edibles, And then I started getting a little bit of cotton mouth as well. I got these little water bottles just sitting here. I've been emptying out these water bottles because these edibles for sure gave me the cotton mouth. And in terms of effects, I was able now to get back to work. I am pretty chill. I haven't smoked in a while, and I've just been sitting here off these edibles, just feeling it, just kind of taking them in so I could do this video. And I feel the effects currently. I feel it in my eyes. My energy is a little bit lower. I'm pretty mellow. Right now it's 6:45 p.m., so it is later in the day. So this is a good time for me to be relaxing, for me to be kind of chilling. And this is a time I think most people will probably take them. I don't think most people will be taking them in the middle of their workday or anything like that. And you might. This is a product that I think is possible to take during the workday, or to even take in the morning and have something chill during the day. You don't want to smell like weed. You don't want to smell like anything else. You don't want to have to vape. I think it's a good option for that. But I think it's a good option also for someone who wants to come home. They don't want to get anxious. They also don't want to risk waking up high, and they just want to chill, relax, and some edibles. So I think Binoid did a good job with this CBD THC edibles. I know a lot of people, I know I'm going to get these comments that say this is not strong enough. This is not a product that could get the job done for you, and I respect that. I completely understand that this is not a product that will be potent enough for everybody. But I think for a lot of people who get overwhelmed by stronger Delta-9 edibles, I think for a lot of people who CBD edibles aren't strong enough, and I think for a lot of people who don't like the other hemp-derived cannabinoids, I think this is a great middle point for all that. You get the CBD, you get the THC, and so you get the relaxation, you get the kind of more physical relaxation without taking you over the edge of becoming paranoid or anything like that. Guys, I really don't have too much more for you. I believe I have a Binoid discount code. No, I do have a Binoid discount code below this video, and it should have been scrolling across the video as well. I'm not going to hold you up too much longer. I'm not going to make this video much longer than it needs to be. But I do think there's a demographic of people who could really benefit from these CBD and THC mixed edibles, simply because you don't like those hemp-derived cannabinoids, and something or really strong Delta-9 edibles are really intense for you. I think it's a great middle ground. You guys can put in the comments whether you think CBD and THC edibles mix together well. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about them, but it's an option for you. Appreciate you guys joining me, GP, for another episode of the Cannabis Library. I'll be back on tomorrow at 9 a.m. CST hanging out with you guys. It's been another one. I'll see you guys next time. See you later.